Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing, little man? You gonna go in and see Guam? You gonna hit me? That's a good morning punch, right? How you feeling? Good to see you, Hunter. Good to see you.
Oh, it's so chatty.
He walks by and he's gonna slap me like, what are you teaching your kid?
Good things.
He walks up, he's going to hit me in the leg. I'm like, crap, that's a chip off the old block. There's the other little sickie. Hi, little man. You gonna go see Guam? Huh? You gonna go see the Guam? Well, good morning, Jake.
Morning.
Did you have a nice sleep in? It's 9:30 in the morning. It's nice you could show up to work today.
Yeah, sleep. That's what I got.
I heard the kids are sick.
Yep. Yeah, they are.
His kids happen to be my
For an
grandkids.
hour.
What's that?
Finn was up at like midnight just screaming for an hour.
Ouch. Mr. Mom. That's what it's like when you're Mr. Mom. Hey, that's a good looking combo, dude. Your green shirt.
I was like, damn, that's a big spider.
Your green shirt, black shorts, and your green and black tennies. Were you like planning today out?
This is the only type of shirt these shoes match.
All right,
Color right here.
Speaking of those shoes, you normally don't you wear like heavy work boots when you come in?
No, I wear Walmart shoes.
You wear Walmart?
For like 10, 15 bucks, yep.
Okay, I always thought I saw you in some giant clod hoppers.
No, I can't wear those in the wintertime. Or summertime.
Summertime?
Not walking like I do for lawns.
All right, so I got you these. What do you
Yeah.
think of them?
Actually, they're really nice.
Are they worth it?
I think so.
So I think they're like 120 bucks or something like that. I'm not sure, but you tell me.
I haven't got wet feet. Normally that was the first thing in the morning I got was wet feet. Kicking the dew, that's nice long dew grass.
Yep.
Haven't got wet feet. They're light as a feather. You can barely even tell they're on your feet.
Yeah. And they're comfortable
So far,
too,
yeah,
aren't they?
comfortable.
Yeah. I'd say, the thing is that I don't get about these shoes is they're marketed toward the lawn care landscape community guys doing what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
When I was like, why would they do that? Why? I mean, I didn't understand. Why would you market toward the lawn care landscape? How do you tailor a shoe to that community? And then I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're light, they're water resistant. Yeah, there's a lot of good things about them where I would say, yeah, I mean like this like
The toe.
The toe.
Yeah, that's why I haven't got wet toes yet.
Yep, that's the thing. I mean, now you'll get wet feet here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
But not like on your toes.
Dude, I was wearing my regular tennis shoes last night when I was doing the bonfire.
You got a fire over here?
Yeah, I was doing a bonfire last night. I let the fox go.
Let the fox go?
Yeah, I let the fox go last night.
Like,
Yeah, I let her go.
really?
I let her go. I got sick of seeing her in a cage. So I put a breakaway collar on her with a tag, and I opened up the cage door, and I sat out here with the family, and we made a bonfire, and she ran around this yard for 2 hours with the coon hound.
No way.
They were playing and playing and playing, and then about 11 o'clock last night, both the coon hound and the fox were begging at the door to come in. I'm
No
like,
way.
all right, come on, come back in.
That's
and here,
crazy.
check her out. She's wiped.
Dead?
Dude, she's like, she won't move. That was a lot of running for her last night.
Can't believe she sticks around.
You tired, little one? Huh? Somebody's tired. Look at her, she's sleeping. She had a good night. Anyway, I put the regular tennis shoes on last night, dude, and my feet were soaked.
So,
Just from walking from the house down the hill to there, I was just like, done. It
Yep.
sucked.
wet feet right away.
Dude, that just sucked. That was regular tennis shoes. So I went in, I put my Cujos on, And I'm like, screw that. And I stayed out for another 2 hours walking around in this crap. And then when I went in,
Dry feet.
dry feet.
Yep.
I won't pay $5 for a pair of jeans. If half of my clothes weren't sent to me for free, I'd be still wearing the same stuff I had on in high school. So when a shoe company reached out to me and said, hey, we've got these shoes designed specifically for lawn care guys, specifically for guys in the landscaping community that are getting their feet wet all day long, but can't put on heavy shoes, I pretty much said I'm not interested.
So Elliot, you mow,
I do.
hardscapes,
A little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything, and I took your cowboy boots off.
I know, it was sad.
That was the first time I've ever, in years, I think those have ever come off your feet.
Pretty much. I get up, I put them on, I get home, I take them off, and I go to bed.
And then they're back on again.
Yup.
I've never seen, even in the middle of winter, that's what you wore.
Yep, yeah.
And this is the first time you've ever, those are Cujos.
They are.
Cujos. So I don't, you know, I don't care if you sell me on. I don't want you to sell me on them. I want to know good, bad, and in between. Are they good, bad, or what do you think of them?
You see, I get hit all the time with people that want me to market their stuff, and I've got zero interest in doing it because half of the stuff looks like crap to me. I literally threw out their email without responding to them. And about 2 weeks later, the weirdest thing happened. I was sitting there and I remembered I put that email in the junk, and I searched through it and I specifically pulled it out. And I started to look at it because I don't know why, it just intrigued me, and then I threw it away again. And about 3 days after that, I pulled it back out and I called them up. And what I found out is this is a small organization that's dedicated to creating shoes for guys that are working out in tall grass that are sick of getting their feet wet. And I thought, well, go ahead and send me a pair, but not for myself. I'm going to put these on the feet of everybody around me and ask them what they think about it.
Just lay it out.
I like it. Literally, the only thing I don't like is that I have to lace them up.
Yes. Frankie said the same thing.
Yeah.
That was the same. I mean, he loves that they're light.
They're super light. They
Yep.
breathe, so my feet, because in my cowboy boots, even though I wear them all the time, my feet get super hot.
Yep.
And they're sweaty when I take them off,
Yep.
which doesn't happen often, but you know.
Yep.
And so in these, they're super light, so I have free range. My feet don't feel heavy like they do in the boots.
Yep.
They don't sweat at all. They're waterproof. You know, and we've got wet grass out here because it's been raining all week. Thanks, Minnesota. And my feet aren't getting wet at all.
Yes.
Um,
I've noticed the same thing.
I love them.
Same
They're
thing.
so nice. They're really comfortable.
So I wear these. I wear my Cujos when I'm cutting, when I'm working out, when I don't need steel toes, because they don't have steel toes.
Right. Yep.
And
So,
my
right.
feet have never gotten wet. Ever. They're
Yep.
not waterproof. These aren't a waterproof shoe. They're water resistant.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other thing I like about them is they're slip resistant.
Yeah.
And
good.
so when I'm not working, doing lawn care and hardscapes and everything, and I'm in my shop, you know, I've got oil and stuff on the floor, I'm not slipping at all.
So when you go from working outside to inside your garage on that smooth concrete,
right?
you're
Yep.
not falling on your butt.
Exactly.
Let me see the bottom of your shoes. Okay, so I don't know what they do. I mean, I don't know how they make them to make them actually
Oh,
halfway.
but I mean, you look at them; they've got some good. They got some good traction nubs on it. I don't know what you call them.
I don't care how you do it. These would be better if you didn't have to tie them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm a cheapskate though when it comes to clothes.
Yeah.
Like
I've noticed you wear a lot of free stuff.
if I don't get it for free, I'm not wearing it. Plain and simple. I swear to God, the other day I had to go to Pennsylvania and I needed some clothes to do a video shoot. And my daughter's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going down to the Goodwill. And even going to the Goodwill to buy shirts kind of rubbed me the wrong way because they're like $3-4 each.
Oh my gosh.
Well, no, because here's the worst part. In Minnesota, right in Minneapolis, we have a Goodwill outlet.
That's true.
We have an outlet where you can go and they sell clothes by the pound. And the people there, Elliot, you're not gonna believe this. Here, I'm gonna try to set this camera up. So the people there, they bring out a bin, right?
Yeah.
And everybody waits. They can't go up to the bin.
Oh my gosh.
And then the workers throw all the stuff out onto the table, just like this trailer. They throw it all out, and then they blow a whistle. And everybody dies. And I just stand back, and I'm like, this is so cool. And you just go in, and you just grab. And you can get armfuls of clothes for like $5-6. Yeah. And that's right in Minneapolis. So I don't know what.
But now I can understand the $3 to $4 shirt thing.
Yeah, why it bothered me. So why are we talking about the Goodwill? I thought we were talking about good work. Oh, what I was trying to say, I'm getting there, guys.
You're a cheapskate.
I'm a cheapskate, but the only thing I will invest in is shoes. That's the only thing. That is the only thing. I'm not going to invest in hats. I'm not going to invest in shirts. I'm not going to invest in pants. As you can see here, these still got, my wife complains a lot, but I say these still, until they rip all the way up my calf, I still got a lot of life left in these pants, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But what you put on your feet affects your overall performance more than anything else. I don't care what you put on I don't care what you put anywhere else, but what you put down there affects how long you can work, how hard you can work, how fast you can work. You start at the bottom. That's the only thing you invest in is a good pair of shoes. So when I got these, I'm very particular. I'm a diva. When it comes to shoes, I'm a diva. I'm not, I mean, if there's anything that's even halfway not okay,
It's gone.
it's gone. Like my Thorogoods, I loved them when I first got them, but then I realized after a month, they're heavy. It's like walking with 5-pound weights. And then my feet aren't breathing at all. They're not getting wet, but they're not breathing at all. And so I got rid of them. And then I got the Keens, which were half the weight. And my feet stayed dry. And out on a construction site, when I'm running heavy equipment, when I'm throwing block, when I'm doing things that are gonna be smashing my toes and I don't wanna lose them, all day and night, I love them. For this stuff, where I really wanna be light, where we've gotta walk all day long, where we've gotta be carrying weed whips, where we do stand-up mowers, we don't do sit-down mowers. I want the lightest possible shoe that's going to, at the end of the day, when I peel it off, isn't gonna leave me with wet, stinky socks.
Yep.
That's where I go with the Cujos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big difference. They think about it. So I had them send me 5 different pair, and today you're gonna get the raw truth from all of the people that I put them on their feet, good, bad, and in between. So even though this is a sponsored video, there's nothing fabricated about what you're going to see today, and it's not all perfect. So without saying, that is not a Doberman. That is actually a black and tan coonhound with her best friend, the fox. No Doberman. No Doberman barks like that. Mom's got the fox in the house. Oh, you good girl? Oh, my baby. Oh, there's my baby.
I walked down to the cage and she starts going. She starts screeching.
Was she crying?
Yes.
Did she
cried
miss
the
you?
whole time. I think so.
Yeah. Oh, did you miss us?
Yeah.
They're very skittish.
Yeah.
Even when they love you and miss you, they're very
She
skittish.
doesn't want me to grab her though, because
No.
she knows I want her to go back outside.
She wants to stay in?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
she's destructive. Out of my face. Come on.
Come on.
Let's go.
Okay, hey. Where's Frankie?
I don't know. I thought you were Frankie, remember?
Oh, okay.
Well, I said she's at the front door. It might be Dad and it might be Frankie, because she'll come to you, but not Frankie.
All right. I gotta find Frankie. I want to ask him. About his Cujo, his shoes. Yours didn't fit you, right?
No, my feet are weird though, so it hurt. It hurt my feet.
On the sides.
But I haven't worn them. I haven't like stretched them out. I just wore them for a little while and they hurt, and I took them out. Hey. She did get a scratch on her nose. It's scarred, Stan.
I don't know where she got that from.
I think it's when she was out on her own.
Yeah, she escaped a couple times, and then we found her at home. What'd she bring you back? Tell everybody what she brought you back.
Oh, baby bunnies, dead ones. How many? Did you
6.
count them? I just saw these feet, remember? And I'm like, no, gross. Then you're like, could you let her in? And no, I didn't. Yeah, that was kind of sad.
See, she's
Hey,
got to
wants
check
see you.
everybody out.
Say hi.
All right, here, Frankie.
Have
all right.
you seen her? Have you spent any time with her?
I gotta go, Storm. You stay in here.
What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I got her.
You got her? I'm gonna go out. I gotta go. I'm trying to make a video, find out what everybody thinks of their Cujos. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Okay, so thumbs up from Elliot, thumbs down from my wife. They don't fit her. This is what Frankie does. Like, you see all this wood? I literally brought all this wood in because when we're not working, Frankie needs something to do. Here's Frankie in his natural habitat. You know, we've got to make a video on that log splitter, so can you save a couple pieces for the video?
Yeah.
I left for Pennsylvania, and I'm like, hey Frankie, when new Milwaukee chainsaw came, go ahead and play with it for a little bit. We used to have a giant pile of, now it's all blocked. You blocked all of that with the Milwaukee chainsaw in 3 days. While you were still working on Ariel's house, you got her kitchen installed, countertops in, sink in,
Yeah.
and you got all that wood blocked.
I did this in the evening.
You did that in the evening for fun.
Yeah.
All right, so the point is I gave you a pair of those Cujos, same ones I'm wearing.
Yeah.
You don't mow lawns with yours. You do, what kind of work do you do with yours?
Carpentry and this stuff like this, you know, with messing with the wood and whatever. Whatever it takes. Wherever I go, I wear them. You know, normally I do.
You do? Okay. What do you think of them so far?
I don't mind them. I said I like pretty much any boot that keeps my feet dry, but like when I was working at Ariel's, putting them on and off is a hassle because they're low cut, and it just you can't just slip your shoe in them,
Okay.
your foot in them. So I wore my work boots just because it's easier for me to get my boots on and off, and not to have to go into the house, 50 times a day and having to bend over and put these on was kind of tough.
Okay.
But otherwise, otherwise so far so good. My feet stay dry.
Your feet stay dry?
Yep.
Okay.
And they don't hurt at the end of the day.
I noticed that too. I mean, I broke my heel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother story. But last year, just trust me, I broke my heel. I couldn't walk. I mean, the guys that know me know I hobbled for how many months?
Quite a while.
Like almost a year.
Yeah.
Almost a year. And so for me, my feet kill. Absolutely kill. And at the end of the day, end of the work day, my feet feel good in these Cujos.
Yeah. Yeah, mine do. I mean, no different than my work boots I got,
No different than your work. What do you mean no different than your work boots? Are they not? Are the work boots more comfortable? Less?
Well,
I mean.
No, I mean I don't. If I'm not working hard, I don't keep them tied, so they're just like wearing a slipper, anyways.
Okay.
So, yeah, these are. I mean, they're comfortable. It's like you're wearing nothing, basically.
All right.
They're
So
super light.
if I didn't give them to you, and I took them away, would you actually go out and buy a pair of your own?
But this the type of person I am. I'd have to wait till I have my work boots out completely. then I would think about it.
And then I was telling
then,
these
then
guys.
I'd have to price it.
Here's the deal. Remember when I was telling you guys about the Goodwill store where they sell clothes by the pound? He's the one that actually told me about that. We go there.
Hey,
Hey, why
I
not?
still watch my money.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, but overall, they're a pretty decent pair of shoes. Yeah, no,
I mean,
maybe.
I wouldn't say it's nothing bad about them. I just, I'm not used to wearing tennis shoes, but hey, I don't mind wearing them.
Good. All right, well, I'll let you
All right.
get back to having some fun here.
All right.
Frankie kind of fun.
Music got the best in me ever since I was a child. Now it's showing its ugly face. What can I do? Music creeps into my dreams, wakes me into sweaty sheets, abandons me when nights die.
Hi, I'm done at home. I've got to go make tall grass short.
So I bet.
Alright guys, there's basically two types of product videos that I make. I either really like something or I really hate it. If something kind of falls into the middle, well then it's just plain boring and I'm not going to say anything about it. So after actually using these shoes myself and talking to a few of my guys, the majority of them really appreciated it. I still can't get my wife to wear them, but she's got these feet that are kind of like a duck. I mean, we're talking about flat. These things, put it this way, she can swim real good and walk on top of snow pretty easily with her feet. Enough about that. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description down below, so if you guys are interested in these shoes, you can go directly to their website, or if I can find them for sale on Amazon, I don't know if I can, but if I can find them for sale on Amazon, I'm going to put that down below. And we've got a ton of exciting stuff coming up for you, including training videos, installation videos, and some crazy stuff running heavy equipment where I talked my wife into getting into a 60-ton rock truck and driving it for the first time ever. And then I talk her, this is the honest to God truth, I talk her into climbing into a 110,000 pound payloader that costs just a titch under $1 million. It's literally a 2-story climb to get up into the cab. And she's never driven a payloader before in her life. So I got some fun stuff coming at you. God bless you guys. Make sure you stick around. Go get them.